All right, welcome everyone. We're gonna go ahead and get some matches going here. Some rank matches. Try to get Jerry placed. I've been practicing with her quite a bit. Let's see how far I can take her for now at the initial rank levels. Go through the first 10 matches and she lands and see how I improve with her over a period of time. So the matchmaking in this game is just not cleaned out right now. Still pretty good, but it's needs some more work. Oh, it's EX. Okay. That all makes sense. If I go medium... No, if I go medium kick. Okay. Much better. Here's our first rank match.
We're about to see a mirror match go down where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? All right, first round. What's going to happen? Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meat.
Nope, got it.
Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Limited resources at hand right now. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
Don't jump at me. I was waiting for that one. Definitely waiting for that one.
Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goal stops to find them open.
Corner.
Did well to get the buck in there. The quarter makes it hard to hit.
Nope, got it.
They can't squander this punish counter chance. Triggers the fun play engine. The real killer is coming out to play. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Dashes up. Dashes. Their will to win is really being tested here. Saihasho knew the throw was coming. Jumps.
Yikes.
Here comes the mix-up. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. The throw is denied.
Oh, I fucked up the combo.
Impact squashed. What a finish.
He wasn't paying attention. He wasn't paying attention at all.
Player one is the last fighter standing. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Switches it up. Throws them to negate the block.
Ah.
Still slugging it out here.
Alright, so far so good.
All the way to the corner. Player one has been really leaning on that drive gauge. Managing that drive gauge is gonna get tricky.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Heats it up with a combo into super.
I'll burn it out. Why not?
Takes the chance to hurt him. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
That frame trap got him there.
Blocks it. There's a wall.
This poor guy is not ready for a matchup like this. This is unfortunate for him. The placement match got pinned up against him. Oh, I got fucked there. That was a good call on his end. He doesn't know to fall through there. Maybe he fucked up the input. Good fight. Sorry about the lopsidedness. I didn't mean that. Ever in my best interest to pick on a new player like that, or at least someone that's lower on my level, but the placement matches kind of do that.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh,
What
gold.
are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Fucking go! Start right now. Nope. Got it. I was waiting for it.
Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Solid combo. Player one is made
Oh my god!
here to turn up perfect.
Yikes! Yikes!
Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Decides to create
Nice.
some distance to start. They've piled up the knocks.
Not.
There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want.
Not every time, man.
There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. Player one will look
Nice. He grabbed me this time.
still slugging it out at this range. Crushes that off and keeps going.
This guy doesn't learn, does he?
Wanted this punish counter tank. Triggers the feng shui engine. The real good is coming out to play. A quick breather, experiencing burnout. Player two,
No, that's
what's gonna happen?
gonna hurt a lot, but not enough.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game.
That's a sign of desperation there, but I can't blame him. The matchup is pretty lopsided.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
Oh, that time he got me. I wasn't ready for it that time.
With a target combo. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player two
Nice.
pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Lots of
Get momentum back in my favor here. Oh, nope.
up close. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Nice. solid
Wow,
counter.
okay.
All right, what's coming up next? Burnout activate. Oh God, this is tense. Go, sucks to pry them open. KO.
Tough. That's tough. That's a tough position to be in.
On board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Oh, no, I'm okay. At least I got nailed by it at the normal level.
Projectile to try and change the situation. Fireball
Man, he really likes to lean on that.
doesn't jump. They're one of the best ground game tools. Player one rushes
Should have done the EX, or not the EX, but the heavy version. That's fine.
super. Bench that meter like it's nobody's business.
It's actually smart that he did that there because now I don't have meter to.
It's a very precarious situation.
I don't have meter right now, so he can just fireball me down if he wanted to.
Risky play, but it pays off. Jet sees the overhead coming. Both sides.
Nope. Oh, he got the jab in time. I should have just meated him.
Final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Close range projectile. Nothing stops this.
I couldn't get it in time.
Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. And eats it. Goes Satsu. Player one. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Player
I'm using way too much meter. I need to settle down on my meter usage. This should help get me some of that back, though, that I need. Really, I didn't get the counter throw. Ooh. That sucks for... Oh, whoa. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting a little nervous there, man. Some of the moves he was using was really throwing me off. I wasn't ready for all that. He was being so spontaneous. I was not ready for that. Boy. I got pretty nervous there.
Here comes a new challenger.
Got me a little hesitated there. Got me a little hesitant. A little nervous. I was a little scaredy boy. Okay.
The combo's there. Decent damage. What's next?
Oh, you didn't finish it.
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Blocks the jump in.
He's making some interesting choices here.
Out of driving. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters.
Oh no, he's at 4.
Knockdown. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Shows a medium kick. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup?
See, this is where I always get whomped. It's by the diamond players. The diamond players always seem to get me here.
Like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little.
Diamond players are just above my skill level.
Misses the drive impact. You do not want to whiff an impact. Oh, starts to pry them open.
I thought he was close enough to the wall.
Nails the overdrive arrow kick. Knockdown and opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. What's the next move? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Strikes back.
This guy is good.
What now?
Oh, nice. Nice shimmy there. Oh, now I'm desperate.
Player 1 can't
Good call. He fucking slayed me there.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us.
Oh wow, that really beats. Holy shit.
Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here.
I don't know why, but I was getting some funky inputs there. Probably like 3 times in a row to drive rush, but I wasn't getting it.
Nice solid counter. Takes a trip. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely.
This guy's doing a great job peeling me apart right now.
Trade hits, and now heading into the end game. Now it's getting tense. The jump in is denied. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach?
Nice. Good call.
Finishes with
Smart.
a throw.
Can't
Player 2
be pissy about that one.
like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Ah, that's really good. That's an incredible button now that I know that you can use that like a drive rush filler.
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're still feeling each other out. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Flushes that off and keeps going.
This guy is really good. I'm not ready for this kind of level of combat.
Super. Spending
He's not with Jury.
nobody's business.
Definitely not with Jury. This guy's way better than me by a large margin.
Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 has the deck stacked against him.
It's me gambling. I needed anything at that point.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game.
Definitely beyond me. Definitely far beyond me. I'm not ready for that. At least not with Jury. Really, that Lex?
Here comes a new challenger.
Kimberly, everyone's favorite neutral fighter. Character who doesn't have to play neutral.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The code hits. Now the fun begins. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances.
Nice. That was good reaction there.
The drive parry was successful. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Well-timed corner switch. Caught in the cross-up.
There we go.
That ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad
Oh,
choice.
come on. That's not what I wanted.
Knife lead opens up. Knockdown and player two creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown.
Oh, come on. I tried to drive rush, but I couldn't get it out.
Two on the board.
That's too bad.
They'll want to keep the pressure on. A brave forward jump there to start.
Here we go.
What's next? Slides and goes
Interesting.
for the legs. Neither of them willing to back off here. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Side switch in the corner. Impact squash.
Yikes.
Drives it back, misses. Jumps. Throws.
Nice.
And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. KO.
Smart. Smart. Smart on his end to retreat back and just go back to poke him. When he's got the health lead, he can just wait it out.
The first round begins. No time to say
Ah, that's quick.
It's time to go all in. From up above. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Still slugging it out here.
Another meter.
No good up high. Player two has them legit shook in the corner.
Shit. I tried to parry that.
Taking stock. I think both fighters want to keep an eye on their drive
Yikes.
game and try to refill it whenever they can. Holds out with the block. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life lead opens up. Very solid corner switch.
Oh, I didn't have the health. I didn't have the health.
Two.
Not enough health.
Like a thief in
This
the night.
character.
What else can they get away with? They both show
Nice.
their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Slides and goes for the legs. The jump
Ah, it's just tough to deal with.
You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then
This guy's
jumping in.
very good. Holy shit. It's hard for me to imagine that he's only at platinum too.
Straight with burnout. There's a change of sides. Jumps. Hidden variable. Denies the jump in. Backed into the corner. What setup do they have? Goal starts to apply the rope. KO.
This guy's very good. He's actually really, really good.
Player two brings
Oy.
it home.
Oh, there goes on a slight losing streak now. 4 games in a row. Yikes. There.
Here comes a new challenger.
A little bit more confident with this matchup. Feel a little bit more confident with this matchup. And it's silver though, unfortunately for him. Goes from one end of the spectrum to the other already.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Jump in finds the mark.
I missed the rush.
You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player two chases them down. Very solid corner switch. Will that drive impact get punished?
Nice.
Reads
I give him that one.
big, low, reaching heavy. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player one can't afford to get hit again. KO! Player two.
Strange to go for a parry, but I suspect he thought I was going to go for a DP.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Up close. Dashes up.
That's right.
A parry? Checks with a medium. No, starts to pry them open. Are we gonna... Oh, the throw connects. Overhead, but it won't work.
Nice. That was smart. Fuck.
Can't let this simmer. They got him.
That was a really good call to go for that DI in that exact moment. Should have been a little bit more patient.
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Jumps up. The drive impact doesn't work. Excellent block to shut out the impact.
Oh, that's punishable. That's punishable on block.
Use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. With super arts into play, it's really this can lead to some big damage. Kondo from above.
Is that gonna connect? Okay, good.
Wants to close it out in style, but is it enough?
I don't know if that'll kill. I don't think it will.
Couldn't finish them off.
That will.
At that range,
That'll do the trick.
player two straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. How is this rematch going to play out?
I mean, I'm suspecting if I win this, I'll probably be in the gold ranks, high gold ranks, maybe even low platinum ranks. Because I did lose against those platinum and diamond players pretty badly. Oh, did he may have rage quit out of it to not do the rematch. Maybe. I don't know. Then again, the network in this game has been a little unstable lately. So it could be that there is a genuine error connection there.
Here comes a new challenger.
Dalasim. Mr. Dalasim. He's Dalissimo.
They're all fired up.
The gold.
They're almost underway.
Gosh. If I pull this one off, I think I should be ranked in high golds.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Blocks the jump in. Opts for the throw. Okay. Takes them all the way to the corner. No go for the throw. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner.
I fucked it up.
Back throw for the side switch. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Holds out with the block. Goes for the super art. This is looking bad. What are they going to do? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Impacts a no-go.
Too much recovery. Too much recovery on that. I was too close to be doing that, so I could just get a free grab.
Pressure on. The jump in is denied.
Huh, I didn't realize that can be canceled. That's an interesting thing.
Big juicy damage on that counter hit. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Hits him with
Got it on reaction too.
baits out the attack and gives the punish counter. Both fighters plan something. Player 2 holding onto that corner advantage.
That was an accident.
Yet he's stuck in the corner somehow. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Side switch in the corner. With the impact.
Get your ass down here.
Already tense and
I'm not letting you escape. Not happening. Not on my watch.
when you capitalize on
Yep,
all
right into gold. High gold, probably. Yeah, 4 rank, high gold. I'd say it's an appropriate rank for me to be at, because I'm not quite comfortable with Jury just yet.
Challenger.
Still got a ways to go with learning her. Got some pretty decent saucy combos here and there, but not a lot.
How's the match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in.
That was a mistake.
The drive parry was successful. Player 1 with the life remote. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. The jump in is denied. Taking stock. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? They break things off to take a quick breather. Can't protect the throw. They trade it, and now burnout.
Let's fucking go!
Player 2
That'll kill.
pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Smart play with the throw. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage.
I had a feeling you weren't gonna charge it.
Air instead. Hits them with a stop and bop. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jumps.
I'm so glad that I learned Marissa on day one, because I probably would have really struggled with her a lot more if I hadn't figured out her movesets. Once I had figured out what she was capable of, I'm no longer as scared anymore. You just gotta, it's a knowledge gap character. It's one of those things where she's got a really simple, and it's a good game plan, but it's really, really simple. Once you know about it, it's beatable.
Good job blocking the jump.
Especially with Jerry.
Showing us just how patient they can be. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What are they thinking here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2
This guy never charges.
time managing their drive now. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Down to the
That's, yeah.
pulling each other out. These fighters are in sync.
He doesn't know how to counter throws.
Stuck in the corner. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Grabs them. Good work staying in throw range there. Goal sucks to pry them open. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no.
Thank you for all that meter.
Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put this.
That's game. Good fucking set.
Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Taking no prisoners. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Boom, 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 bam, bam. There we go. Much better. It is that. Okay. Bow, 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 bow. Ooh, Cammy. Cammy's definitely a character I'm a little scared against when it comes to using Jerry. Definitely a bit more worried now.
Right are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Anticipates the overhead. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Get a chance at that jump in.
Son of a gun!
Deal some damage with that quick combo. What's going to follow the combo?
There we go.
What are these fighters thinking now?
Not seeing any EXDPs here, so I'm not
Definitely shuts up
seeing a pattern for that yet.
Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening,
Oh, wow.
and then jumping in. Blocks the low heavy. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
Shit. Oh, that's frame positive?
It's getting tense. throws them to negate the block. Goes for the super arc.
Nice. That was his best decision he could make there. That was smart.
Player one with the first
I had no idea that's frame positive. What the hell?
opts to create space to start. Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Jumps, takes them all the way to the corner with them. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Triggers the feng shui engine. The real jury's coming out to play.
Pressure going.
Is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage.
Damn, that's really frame advantage. Holy shit, even a jab.
Smart gauge management. Changes things up with an overhead. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning
I need to lab that, 'cause that's a knowledge gap that I don't know about.
down and gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Oh, the throw connects. Oh, here we can brush that off.
Got it.
The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Dashes. This is gonna hurt.
I could have got my level 3 there, but I can still pull it off. Let's fucking go. I got a huge lead now. This is going fantastic in my favor.
Not shy one bit about it. Are we gonna
XDP?
knew the throw was coming. A jump. Keeps him out. Any throw will whip
I was trying to shimmy that too, but it still worked out.
it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Player one chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Knockdown. Gets a chance with that jump. You can open up chances to do
Hey, oh wait, what? That didn't connect?
getting
Didn't
out
connect?
and then jumping in. Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take.
Oh, I tried to catch it too.
Openings to use their drive in a dire situation. They
Got a
can
late
afford
startup on it.
space. Player one
Nice.
with a miraculous grab. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some
Oh shit, that baited the hell out of me.
doesn't miss a beat. Jumps in. Oh, what's this?
There we go.
Into that. Wraps it up with a
That was not reaction there. That was just, he did it just a little bit earlier than me. That was luck.
decisional advantage.
Misplacement on his end and just bad luck on his side. That was not a reaction on my end. I just happened to press it a little bit later than he did.
Player
I had the same idea.
corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage.
Nice. Good call there.
Super clutch corners. Still slugging it out at this range.
I need him to back off.
Fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Both fighters planning something? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to clutch cannon spike? Oh, here we go. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. No, critical.
Nice neutral jump. Nice neutral jump. I should have just EXDP'd.
Expect to see some fireworks. Backdash to start.
Oh, what? How much? That little recovery?
Switches it up.
DP?
The phase is over. Time to get down to business. Low heavy. Smart stuff. Poking out that range to zone the opponent. Player one connects with the throw. Smart play with the throw.
Push him back to the corner.
Is in a very good spot now. Oh man, this is a scary range. Excellent block. Oh, here we go. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player one walls flat into the
Fucking good match. Great match.
player two.
Ooh, that was fast and frantic and crazy. That was intense. Have they? Yes, I can make sure to. Oh, that? Oh, on punish counter. That works on punish counter. Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire
Technically,
between these
so he would be
fighters?
challenging me because I'm on the player one side.
Must-see match.
Working on that.
See what they try to do here in the first round. Definitely shuts out the jump in.
Ah, I couldn't get it in time.
There's a corner switch. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. A dangerous range.
Nice, that was actually great on this end.
On a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
Into the corner.
Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Throws them to negate the block. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
All I need is one combo now.
Brushes off the impact.
That is it for you, buddy.
They can't squander this punish counter check. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round.
Too bad. So sad.
First round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opts to create space to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Nice crosser. Goes up to fight them open. Both fighters having a full super art gauge means positioning is critical here.
Shit.
Two creates a good corner opportunity. Big
Nice.
hand,
Nice neutral jump.
they can keep the corner pressure up. Experiencing burnout. Player one has empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge.
Keep you stuck here. I ain't letting you out.
Off and keeps going. Burnout dissipates. There, oh my God, what a throw set. Time to reassess the situation. Ends the
Let's fucking go.
for a good return. Real test of nerves here.
Oh, what?
What now? Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Baits out the low kick. Doesn't set the
That was desperation on his end. He was so desperate.
brings it
He was so desperate.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. They block the overhead, and there's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. All right, player one pushes the opponent into the corner.
Got it.
Picture perfect punish counter. Strings it all together, KO.
That's rough. That is a rough set for him there. Yikes.
Moves around like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they
Not
take
down
advantage
quick
of
enough.
everything that's happened up until now?
And jump at me.
Medium kick. The quarter brushes that off and keeps going.
Looking to counter poke me.
Catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting.
Nice.
something
Good throw.
out, getting
Good
them
throw.
out, and then jumping in. Jumps up. There's a train.
Which sides?
Experiencing burnout. Triggers the feng shui engine. The real jury's coming out to play. Player one will look to apply pressure here.
Couldn't get it out. Couldn't get it out. Couldn't get it out.
Looking for a hook. Meets them air to air.
It worked that time.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Ba-dip-ba-dip-boo. Ba-do, ba-do, ba-dee-da. I need to let the whole thing ride it out.
Here comes a new challenger.
How is this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Nowhere.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play.
The same guy I fought before.
Goes for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? The low kick connects. Picks up some.
I don't know why I tried doing that. There we go. That's what I need to do.
Another game plan here at this critical stage.
Expecting a poke there, but he didn't do it.
Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Nice, perfect parry.
Let's fucking go, man.
Add a little super juice into this combo.
I had to just go for the style points. It was not worth it, but I loved it. I loved every second of it.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Still scrapping for control of the space.
That sucked for him. I think he would try to grab. But he pressed the button too soon.
Always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Checks with a medium kick. Oh, sucks to pry them open.
That stock.
Decides to buff up while they can. Side hustle to start something. Goes for the jumping. Up the damage on that.
Fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Player two has the chance to win the round if there's a wall strike. They can't do anything now. Player one, KO.
Good match. He thought I was gonna go for a grab. I just stayed just out of reach.
When you capitalize on all of your chances.
Woo.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Uses the parry. Good parry there and
Nice. Grab me.
an attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. Still slugging it out here. The cross up connects.
Oh, we switched sides.
The jump is denied. The Fuhan stock to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now.
Tries he does not use the standing medium kick with Cammy.
Will have consequences later on.
He does not use that nearly enough.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack.
Like that, for example. That's an incredible button.
Should be looking to anti-air instead. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. The pressure. Burnout action.
Oh, that went right over that? Really?
What's coming up next? KO.
Luckily.
Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
Nice. Good setup there.
Protect the throw. Good work staying in low range there.
That was a mistake on my end on so many levels.
You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Breaks the block with a throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Brushes that off and keeps
Ooh,
going.
he went for the DI.
On deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Goal sucks to pry them open.
I would say it too. That was my win condition there, but I fucked up.
And good heads-up decision opting for the
Good match.
Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Good match. Let's get this done first. Oh no. Doing this wrong. Boo. Boosh. Boosh. Huh. Yeah. See. Close enough. Got it wrong again. Much better. Much, much better.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Here's to round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big...
So far, not too bad. Ah, son of a gun. Fucked up the combo.
What did they think? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant move. Neither of them takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive.
Shit.
Saw the chip KO on the table.
Hate fighting this guy. No matter who I'm using, it's just an annoying character to be.
They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps in. Oh, sucks to pry them open. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Goes air to air and takes their turn. Good jump.
Really?
Oh, got too eager. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 uses the gauge for a super arm. Goes for the Sakai Fuhazan.
Ah, just all these ways to get out of pressure.
Grounds him from above. A real test of nerves here. A jump
Luckily, he's not so great at the poking range. Thank God he's not so good at the poking range.
We're going into the
Otherwise, I really would be having an issue with him.
hazard in them to grind out the win.
It's not very fun to fight against, though.
Perfect execution with the anti-air. Goal sucks to pry them open. Jumps up. Goes to the air. Throws them. What's next? Overhead attack. Goal sucks through. Taps into the feng shui engine. Player 2 can't distantly to some strange water.
That sucks for him. It would have worked, too. I just fucked up my timing.
Both of our fighters, they put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Counters with amnesia. Nice read.
Thank God he can't grab me during that. That would be so cheap.
They're on the lookout for jump-ins. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Perfect air-to-air. Smart play there.
Really?
with the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that.
Crap, I tried a DI, but got the wrong input.
Trying to read each other here? There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back yet.
Just annoying.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
Thank God I can beat that.
But it's still good. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 1 hits them with
Got him here.
good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Player 2 fires off the Genobo. Player 2 holding on to that corner advance Genobo.
And this guy is so desperate to get free.
Sees the overhead coming.
He was so desperate to get the hell out of that.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chance.
Shit, I almost fucked that one up.
Oh my, the throw tech. Knocked the
Oh, what is this guy's deal, yo?
They just said, get that jump in out of here. Gotta be careful. Clutch, anti-air. A jump goes to the air.
Ah, not good.
Both sides getting ready. Anti-air in the clutch. A jump in. Reads the jump in perfectly. Oh my god, they just took
Really? Ah, that's annoying as shit.
dangerous range here. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. Got him. Mix up time. All the throw connects. Goes right through.
Oh no! I fucked up the combination!
They are done.
Ah, I'm so used to doing...
Gotta be
I'm so used to doing it a different way because of, I usually have stock and then I can extend it a little bit more, but because I didn't have stock, I hesitated too long. I didn't check.
anti-air. Connects with the throw.
I was so impatient with, like, hitting him.
Pokes with a medium kick.
Ah, that's annoying.
The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
Oh my god.
Box him with a target counter. Okay, creating
Just really...
life lead opens
Gotta be really patient. Oh my god, see, this shit is just annoying.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
Really?
Ices them. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next
Oh,
round
it's just
to keep that
annoying me now.
ground game. Amnesia.
That's the move that I really dislike. I really don't like that move.
With amnesia. Nice read.
It just
Player 1
breaks so many rules.
Casey is about a burnout for a while. Both fight are super hard. Oh, let's go. Can they create an opportunity?
Fucking A, I just got so frustrated. I hate fighting that. So irritating. Even when I have like some knowledge against it, it's just annoying because you just get frustrated. Hey. Really? What is going on? This matchmaking thing now. Medium pick. Ugh. Oh, medium kick. Fuck. There we go. Just got the wrong super.
challenger.
And the man.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Ah, fuck with the timing.
Puts one in the pocket. No good up high. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to get tons of damage. All right, what's coming up next?
Damn, Kem.
Good job blocking the jump.
Astra pick confirms.
Shows how patient they can be. Like experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? Throws them to negate the block. Player two needs to hold out until their drive gauge.
Whoa! Rough.
Hitting them with a smart
Rough.
Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Shit. No.
The opponent there sends a clear message with that counter.
Fuck.
Player one will look to apply pressure. Burnout activates. Knockout and they're laying into each other.
Ah, this guy's throwing me off with some of his decision makings.
Into the corner.
Just jumping at me so frequently.
We're tied up at 1 round each. Do these two have anything up their
I need to air grab more.
There's an overdrive arc. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to take it. Ooh, what a smart blow. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return.
Go ahead and stop his recovery times. That way, not only can I cash out big damage, but it keeps him in burnout longer.
Super! Will this super art do anything? Excellent read. Turns out. Throw is denied.
Fucked that up badly. I fucked that up badly.
Perfect execution with the anti-air.
I should have just drive impacted him when we came down and then finished him, but
Forced to be
still came out victorious. But I gotta optimize better damage.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Throws a fireball. Goes for the jump in.
This guy's just really,
Takes the chance to hurt him. Down.
really meter hungry.
Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. If they can't escape this block, KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go.
Nice.
Poke the throw. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Thrusts that off.
Fuck, I couldn't get it in time.
Opties out of the quick cash. Gets the combo. What'll happen here? Still scratching.
This guy just likes to hit buttons, doesn't he?
The next move. Burnout activates.
Shouldn't have done that.
There, but still anyone's game. Jump. Impact squat. Medium kick hits. Drops them. Barely blocks the jumping. Player two. What a finish.
Honestly, I was getting confused why he was getting hit.
Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Back dash to start. Hitting the drive. This is it. Ooh, what a smart blow. Player two will need to do a better job utilizing their drive gauge if they want a different result than last round. Plenty of health, full gauge.
I don't know why I'm charging in.
One with the rhythm, owning that space. Here, nothing stops this train. Hooks while they're blinking. Oh, here we go. All the bow connects. With super arts and stun. Bad news is on the way. What super art to show what a PhD
Okay.
can do for you. Jury's going to a dark place. Tyson down by Raku. A reaction.
Did I hit a button? I hit a button. I freaking hit a button.
No doubt about it. Sit down and shut up.
Damn. I hit a button.
Player one has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute rematch. Going in. The forward throw. Laying the pressure on Finn. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Knockdown. That drive impact doesn't get through. Can't tech the throw. Taking stock. Sticks the combo. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep.
Oh, hello, Paper. Good to see you.
A brave forward jump there to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage.
Not letting you out of here now.
They back the opponent into the corner. Now
Shimmy's throwing him off.
isn't going to work. Both fighters are planning something. Big throw. You've got experiencing burnout in there.
Good match. Good match. Welcome to the stream, Paper. It's good to see you. I am. Oh, yeah, I'm down. I'll fight in customs. Why not? How does this work? Yeah. I'll fight in customs.
Here comes a new challenger.
Thank you. It was a good match.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up.
I think he's okay.
Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Nice, good reaction there. Doing that on reaction like that.
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage.
Oop.
There's a corner.
Ah.
Player 2 is in a tight spot right now. The jumping is denied.
There we go.
Wire punishes that ill-timed attack with a driving attack. Very bad choice there. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Checks them with the projectile.
Yikes. Rough round there.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Decides to puff up while they can. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Smart
Yikes,
play.
how that far away?
Knockdown and jumps. Hits them with a stop and bop. Player 1 can't use
This guy's
moves without
testing me.
burning out. Both are experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Stuck in the corner, but critical.
Man, this guy just makes some really just odd choices sometimes. I suppose it makes sense in this particular case. That is his only real option to escape, but I don't know why, but he jumps and throws DPs at some of the oddest times. I just don't see it coming. I haven't found a pattern that I can really take advantage of. He's just so friendly with his drive rush. I'm just not used to that.
Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player
This is a
1
bad spot for me to be in.
corner position for some juicy damage.
He does it right back to me.
Back off here.
Nice. Good shimmy there.
Damage on that counter hit. Where is their opening? This is a gigantic look.
Couldn't parry it in time.
Good read.
Wake up super disgusting lol. It was. It got me though. It did.
Gets a risky puff in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing smart.
Ah, just Ken's.
That counters
Ken has not changed a bit.
easily escapes that throw attempt. Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Jumps. Smart play with the throw. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the burnout.
Guy is so comfortable with that.
Player 1 has an empty
Anti-air him there.
carry situation. Risky up close strike.
Ah, Jesus. I do not get this guy.
Player 1
His choices are just throwing me off. Okay. Let's let's try a different approach. No, that's not what I wanted. Why did that happen?
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. Knockdown. Player
Fucking
two,
DP here.
remaining in the corner position for some juicy.
I don't know what I'm doing here now.
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player one,
Really?
doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good
Jeez.
thing. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Taking stock. How will they utilize it? KO.
I've like turned off my brain for a while and just allow myself to do reactionary inputs.
They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
I think that's the thing. I'm overthinking everything with this guy a little too much. Just need to play reactionary.
Opponent wants to do first. Throws them to negate the block. Good work staying in throw range there. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Throws them.
TP? Yeah. I had a yep. I just have to turn off my brain. Just play very. I don't know what his deal is, but he is just mashing every button he can possibly do it, and I just not expecting that from this kind of opponent.
Player two needs to use the threat of the court. Blocking that drive impact isn't going
So if I just turn off my brain and just play like I would play against Silver,
That's not gonna hit.
I can deal. But the moment I start strategizing against this guy, I overthink things, end up cornering myself more than he corners me in the process. I just need to fight him like I fight a Silver.
Not even close to done yet. Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? Player two chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only
Strategy is interesting.
Throws them down. Knockdown. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Sees it coming and blocks it out. The jump in is denied. Player one.
Really? I swear I'm getting those throws.
Good thing. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Taking stock. Burnout activates. It's turned into a driveless fight. How will they play it? What's the next move? Barely.
Really?
The jump in. They need to rely on their instincts here.
Nice. Nice. Ken is really good. He is. He's very strong. He's a very strong character.
Win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Gets a risky puck in. Checks him with the projectile. Medium kick hits. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Triggers the feng shui engine. The real Joy is coming out to play. What'll happen here? Player two has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Knockout and player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Genius read. Jeez, how can they read each other so well?
Ah, this guy.
Player two is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback. Holy!
He got me.
That's the KO. Player one brings it home.
Fair to admit, he got me figured out now. He got me figured out. He wins. Okay, I need to go back to practicing Jerry more because I'm still learning her. Where was I? Further back here, wasn't I? Intermediate. This one. Okay, open up matchmaking. Ranked.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these
Oh
fights?
boy, it's Jamie.
No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Saw that low heavy.
Nice. Can't get another drag.
There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off.
Nice.
Moves performed off a drive rush get extra plus frames, making for a potentially high return. Player one chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here.
That dive kick is incredible. That might be one of the best dive kicks in the game, if not the best one.
Knockdown. Close them. What's next? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Reads their mind and texts their throw. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Uses the gauge for a super art. Player one can't use any more drive without burning. Nails the
SDP.
Both fighters planning something.
Now, I know that's frame positive, so I know you're gonna press another button.
Every chance. Player one wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Holds out with a block.
Nice, good call there.
On Gensatsu. That's the count. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Nails the overdrive arrow kick. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. There's a wall splat.
Want to keep pushing him out of drive meter right now. PP?
Player one will look to block the drive impact isn't going to
But if he's gonna make it easy for me, I'll just take the win.
combo. Player one took
Trying to force that drive meter completely out, so that way I can just, you know, stun him onto the wall, but he just let me do it, so fine.
sticks the combo. What's going to follow the combo? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. Backs them into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger.
Yikes, nice shimmy. Nice shimmy there.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick
Good.
something out.
Throwing out that jab to stop me from approaching.
Knockdown.
PP?
The drive impact
I got an interesting way of spacing me out. Fuck. That was my own damn fault there. I was thinking he was gonna go for a grab, but I should have just reacted to the throw instead.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Did well to get the buff in there. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. They're still feeling each other out.
This guy is patient, I won't lie.
Experiencing burnout.
He finally got aggressive on me.
For both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Player two in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Brushes that off and keeps going. Gets a wrist, uses the gauge for a super art.
Push him to the wall.
Vintage jury. Good
What?
decision.
He didn't recover fast enough?
Okay, here we go. Player two can't afford it.
Nice. That usually throws people off. He's gonna CA me here, yeah?
Is out the cage, right?
He deserved that one. That was totally his, like, most people get confused after they get hit and DI. After they get hit and they get wall splatted because of it, which further extends the damage. But he saw it and reacted to it at the last moment, so that was good. He didn't fall for the trap.
It's not over yet.
That was well deserved.
Time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That attack landed.
That's an incredible DI ability there with that triple hit strike.
Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out.
This guy is so good at spacing me out.
The jump in is denied. All right, what's coming up next?
Why am I not getting that?
Tries the low heavy.
What is going on?
Down.
Okay, there it is. There we go.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player one chases them down.
That just happened. That just happened. Are you shitting me?
Hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep
Ah.
it going. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Oh, sucks to pry them open.
Pushing to the wall.
Throw, mid down.
God, this guy is really good.
Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. A quick breather. Jumps up. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. What'll happen here? Drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Looking for a chance. Luminous kick.
That dive kick is incredible.
The throw springs forward with the drive rush. They continue to forward rush. Burnout activates. Are we gonna opt for the critical arm?
All right, I'm gonna try to get ahead of him.
They're gonna score huge damage off of this.
Such a lovely game.
I need to watch out for that CA now.
The next touch may decide this round. This is a complete shutdown. They can't meet them air to air.
Fucking A. Damn. Good match. Good fucking match.
Here comes a new challenger.
Ugh.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Oh no.
Blocks the jump in, throws him down, steps in for the throw. No good up high. Player two with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. If the drive gauge is completely empty, the player will enter burnout and won't be able to use drive for a period of time. So it's vital to not let that happen. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump in is denied. Holds out with the block. Blocks the ambiguous crossover. That was tricky.
Shit, this is gonna be bad. Oh no.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the
Oh,
situation.
Honda.
Taking stock. Heading into the end.
That is such a good button. The fact that he's got a non-sweep long-range low strike, that's really good. I know it's punishable though, but
Everything up until now.
that is very fast and really unpredictable.
Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Both fighters planning something? Player two holding on to that corner advantage. They get the win.
Woo!
Good corner
That was good. That was good.
giving them any breathing room. This is the final round. They gotta lay it all on the table right here. The last round. It's now or never.
Nice.
The match just started. It's anyone's game.
Price is not throwing as many headbutts at me like that as he can.
This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Roll Natsu! Solid anti-air. Ooh, what
Nice.
a throw. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. A jump in? Excellent block. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Player two is barely hanging on to their last. There's a burnout. Player two is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. This may turn into a big chance. Escapes the corner. Clutch anti-air.
Yikes!
Player two can't use hugs, nothing but air. They gotta dig down deep here. Somehow. Oh,
Nice.
right through 'em. Turns out we're
Fuck.
it's time to bust this out.
It's good. Really, really good fight. You're both kind of overthinking things too much.
Getting the win out of that absolute carnage. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Oh, come on.
Still scrapping for control of the space. From up above,
Nice. Good neutral jump.
you can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Absorbs the attack.
Ah.
and fires back. Gets the jump in.
Oh no, I screwed up the combo.
The pressure is so
That sucks.
intense here.
There was no way to win that round at that point.
Player one,
Once I screwed up that combo, I sealed my fate for that round.
what else can they get away with? Holds out with a block. Grabs them.
Ah, this character can be so annoying.
Neither of them willing to back off here.
Not the worst, just annoying.
Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up.
Shit. That pushback is no joke.
Both fighters planning something? Big blows. Drive gauge gap here. Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. Max hits them with a stopping block. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Kurt finishes with the
Yeah, I'm still in it. Still in it.
final round. It's
Still alive.
back down overhead, but it won't work. Sets up with the jump in. Whoa, starts to pry them open. They were waiting for it. Jumps. Solid anti-air. Overhead attack. Oh man, this is a clutch anti-air. Okay, here we go. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. This can lead to some big damage. The drive impact doesn't work. Plenty of health, full gauges. Let's go. This is gonna hurt.
Fuck, that might kill. That's gonna kill. That's gonna kill. Shit. That was a great read on his end to go for the neutral jump at that point. That was a fantastic read.
Take the round.
Definitely a character I'm still struggling against. Just a very, very patient fight. It was a good fight, though. Wasn't the worst. On matchmaking, do your thing. So many good characters in this game, man. Yeah, there really are. There's a lot of strong characters. There's a few characters right now from the professional side of things that are definitely showing up to be outliers and being particularly good, but the balance in this game on initial release is pretty good considering a vanilla game. In most fighting games, a lot of fighting games on day one release usually has some really bad balance problems in the game, but in this game it's pretty well done. There are some things that I find to be more annoying than others, but that's the nature of fighting games in general, or any video game for that matter. There's always going to be like something about that game that can be very annoying.
Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Sticks the combo. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch KO. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
Ah, shit, SPD'd me. Should've saw that coming after all that pressure.
Scrapping it out up close. They return to center stage. What'll happen here? Drive gauge is looking bad.
Nice, good setup there.
A real test of nerves here. The crowd in there.
I love that this game is pretty balanced. I feel that every character has something special. I agree. It's refreshing to know that they did the playtesting pretty well. There are some things that I find more annoying than others, but it's still very, very good. Like, I just... Overall, I can't get too pissy with the game, despite certain things that do annoy me. I can't get too pissy at it because it's just such a damn good game. Yeah, keep backing up. Got him. I don't know if that'll kill. I don't know if that'll kill. It did. Good.
Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Player one was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. The overhead's good. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Good job here, giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Throws them to negate the block. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Knockdown. Can they convert this punishment honor opportunity into something?
Push him back a little bit here. Put some distance between me and Geef.
How you do it. When you've got that super hard gauge, you just gotta use it. The jump in is denied.
Nice, SPD'd me.
In a target locked and scoop. Jump. KO. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so
Nice, nice. I'm in big trouble now. This is exactly where Geef wants me. Shit. Worst position you can possibly be in at when you're fighting the Geef. No, you never want to be in that position.
checks with a medium kick. Goes for the jump in. That combo didn't see the overhead coming. Player one with the lead. Will they go for a big time whip? Burns out. Player one is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Back into the tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack.
I know what he's trying to do here, so I just got to keep the distance.
The overhead denied. Amazing. Keep them out. Buffs while they're blinking. Ooh, done them dirty.
Couldn't get it out fast enough. Good fucking round, though. Good fucking round.
A force to be reckoned with.
That's actually a pretty tough matchup for Geef. That's a pretty tough matchup. Despite the fact that Jury doesn't have many projectiles, what makes her so good is that she has such quick movement that Geef has to keep chasing her down, and she can always just kind of pull herself out of his range. The big thing is, though, is that once he's in range, he can be really difficult because you're forced to reread. Once you make the right read, then you can put distance between you and him, but you make, you know, like in my position that for one round, I made multiple bad reads and he got all of them. Boom, 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 boom. Out of curiosity, Paper, do you think you have a particular favorite matchup? Like, which characters do you like to see fight against each other the most? For me, I think it is... If I were to look at the list, I always enjoy watching a good Ken Ryu fight, but I think my favorite matchup so far might be... I think it's Geef and Marissa are my two favorite matchups. Because they're two of them are so like hyper close quarters fighters, but they approach it very differently, and I really enjoy watching these two fight. I love watching a Marissa versus a Geef. It's just interesting. It's very interesting to watch.
challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Beginning operation.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Deftly shuts out the jumper.
Nice, good whiff punish.
Able to take a chunk of damage off the opponent.
That's right. I need to frame check some things with Cammy.
Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting
Nice.
that opening, and then jumping in. So they break forward to pressure the opponent, blocks the low heavy.
Ah, I fucked up. I shouldn't have burned that.
Opens up. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Medium kick hit. Gets
Damn, I can't believe she can do that.
player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Holds out with a block. Jumps up. Very solid corner switch. Steals back a chance. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. They're backed up into the corner. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Both fighters have a full brushes that off and keeps going. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Out of range, relatively safe. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Smart play with the throw. Going in, crowns him from above. Player 2 holding on to that corner. This is gonna hurt.
Fuck. Okay, that was sloppy. I mean, I may have got the round, but that was sloppy all around.
That has to start. They're not taking any chances. Connects with medium kick. Goes up to fight open. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. Somehow manages to block the jump in and whiffs. They're wide open. Forward throw. Laying
Nice patience, nice patience.
a real test of
Gonna have a big payoff for her too. Won't put me out of meter? Oh, man, might actually put me out of meter with the CA there. Yeah, it did. Big payoff.
situation to be in. Medium kick. Backs off. What are they gonna do? Sticks out a kick. Side hustle. Player 2. There's a
Nice.
grabs them.
Fuck.
It's time to bust this out. Are you
It worked. It worked. It was complete sloppiness, but it worked. The pace of the fight is so damn fast that it's really hard to be consistent.
They really took it down to the wire. The low kick hits. Jump. Brushes that off and
Nope, I got him.
they can't squander this punish counter chance. A drive impact. Hits with the overhead. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Decides to buff up while they can. Knockdown. That's one huge life. Snipes
Woo.
in the air. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Did well to get the buff in there. Jumps up. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Jumps, barely blocks the jump in. Triggers the feng shui engine. The reader is coming out to play. Going in. Gets the counter
Whew.
for the win.
Good set.
They're
Good
so
set.
good at whip punishment.
Good friggin' set.
Brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
It was.
Challenger.
Jamie.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is
Sure, knock me down all the time.
Here we go.
Sunny Senpai, I kind of like that name.
Starts with a jump in. Player one has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Decides to send perfect execution.
Yikes, that's a rough. That's rough. Rough.
Picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Ow, wow, motherfucker.
For that jump attack. Holds out with the block. Decides to meet them in the air. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Whoa, starts to pry them open. Going in, manages to block the jump-in attack. Lots of full-hop bends and plenty of burnout activates.
Not good, not good.
Has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation.
Ah, that's a tough. That is tough to intercept.
Player two will look to apply pressure here.
Oh no!
There's a burnout.
I think someone screwed it up.
What's next?
There goes.
A lot of pressure building up here. Not looking
Oh
good.
no.
The corner's a bad place to be. Clutch anti-air. Breaks through with
Panicked.
a blow.
He panicked.
Player one is a force to be reckoned with.
He mother trucking panicked.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Jumps. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Nails the anti-air. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player one chases them down. Very solid corner switch. Decides to spec brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Burnout is triggered.
Ow, he actually burned himself out.
It's a trip. The jump in is denied. In a dire situation. Burnout
Oh, no.
activates. Player one.
He has a real chance at taking me out here.
Both fighters Planet wins out.
Jumped too much. He jumped so frequently. I knew he was just gonna jump again.
Always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Opts to create space to start. They piled up the knowledge. Now.
Here's got an insane drive rush speed, and in the range that she can cover, it goes practically full speed. No, it does go full screen,
Take advantage of
and that's just kind of ridiculous that you can do that.
With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Goes for the rush. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink. They return to center stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Medium kick. Boots him and takes a swing. Jump. Barely blocks the jump in. Drink level max out. This party's getting crazy. Nice parry. Free flow strikes. Connects with the tensor. Well, they can't block the low kick.
Good fucking set there. He screwed up.
Player one.
All right, Paper, you're mentioning I've been having a problem lately with how many defensive options there are in the game. Sometimes I can't keep my pressure going because there are so many options to think about. Yes, that is what we call, what you're suffering from is called mental stack. I'll show you what mental stack is real quick. Mental stack is something that occurs to every player, no matter the level. The difference between, like, maybe like you, for example, who's newer to fighting games versus someone like me who's a little bit more seasoned, is getting comfortable with what is called mental stacking. I'll explain more about that in a minute here. Let me get some water. My mouth is getting dry. My throat is getting dry. Okay, so to start with what you're talking about right now, mental stack in particular is a concept in fighting games that every fighting game has, in which you're trying so hard, and I'm not saying you, I'm using you as an example word, you, but not you personally, but what ends up happening is that your opponent has so many options, it's really hard to keep track of everything, right? So in order to keep track of all that, you start getting stressed about what is happening and what they can do. And what ends up happening is that you get paralyzed by decision fatigue, right? You get paralyzed by the choices that you have to make. So this can be overwhelming. So for example, let's say that you want to just poke your opponent. You want to hit them with simple buttons, and you're trying to poke them to set the pace of the fight. Well, while you're doing that, you have to think about all these other options that they do. Like for example, they could parry, they could drive impact, which leads to big damage. They could poke you back. They could EXDP, which instantly beats your pokes, or any other attack that you have because it has invincibility. And you have to like keep track of all this while you're just pressing this one button, right? And then what ends up happening is that you end up thinking about all the things that they can do. You hesitate in even pressing the button. You stop pressing the button because you're hesitating. This is called mental stack. You end up thinking about all the things that they can do and what they could do, that you kind of freeze in gameplay. And that is kind of part of how like defensive options in fighting games can cause stress a little bit. But the biggest thing is that when you're on offense and you're attacking your opponent, what you're trying to do is reduce risk over a period of time. Okay, so what does that look like? Paper, why don't you put in the chat real quick which character that you're using most prominently at the moment, and I'll show you an example of what you can do to reduce risk. All right, I'll show you what mental stack is real quick here. Marissa? Okay. Then I'll pick Marissa real quick because I know how to use Marissa, so I can give you an exact example. Luke. Luke's got a lot of ways of getting out of pressure. Out of pressure. All right. So first off, let's look at what Luke has, or not Luke, what Marissa's got, which is, go ahead and put in blocking. All right. So you're in this position, right, Paper? You throw an attack and they block it, right? And you're like, I'm just going to keep hitting you. And, you know, I'll just keep hitting you over and over again, and maybe, you know, something will connect, right? What ends up happening is that your opponent as they're blocking, they're watching and observing what you're doing, and they're going to do something to stop you eventually, right? So, like for example, they might just hit you back, you know? You do this move, and now you get punish countered for just doing this, right? 2 punches, and he gets a free punish on you. So how do you reduce the risk? The way that you reduce the risk is by using and canceling moves that are safe. For example, if I turn this off, this punch is -8 frames, right? So that means any move that's 8 frames or less punishes you. So this is, when you do this move, it's a little risky. You know, it's a great hit confirm. It's a great way to confirm that you're doing damage, but it's not so great at keeping you safe. So what do you do to keep yourself safe? You cancel one other move in order to make it less risky. And one of the things that you can do is either do that. That's -5 frames. That's the light version. I don't know if the heavier versions. That's 5 frames. That's 5 frames. So okay, yeah. Let's worry about with this one. So you do medium punch, light punch, and that's it. You stop attacking, and you wait for them to attack, right? So let's look at what that looks like. It looks kind of like this when we turn the CPU on. I hit them this time, right? If it keeps hitting, that's great. No big deal. But at some point, he's gonna start blocking, right? I stop attacking now. After he blocks those 3 strings, I'm now safe. And then you wait. And then you can do bigger damage, you know? You know, things like that. So that's one thing that you can do. That's just one. This is a safe way to keep you out of like damage range. It's a great way to just feel out your opponent. But let's say that you want to go really on the offense, right? Because this is just like a great way to just set things up at the neutral, you know, to get going at things at the neutral level. And when I talk about neutral is this, where both players are just barely out of reach. You know, they're just barely out of reach. But this punch goes pretty far. It's good for whiff punishing, and it's great for closing on your opponent. Let's say that you want to get on the offense, right? Well, I don't know why I'm very impatient when I play fighting games. It's stress. Yeah, and you work on it through more playing and actively practicing that. But one of the best things that you can do is do this. If you ever are in training mode, go to simple training and then do offensive pressure. Okay, so when you're in the training mode, notice at the very top of the screen there's like bars, there's basic setting, and as I move more to the right, it goes to environment settings, but you can see the bar, like the little dots at the very top, moving across, right? Go all the way to the right in this simple training. If you go to what's called offensive pressure practice, this is what this will do. And this is how you can practice this. Because what you have right now is a lack of muscle memory. It's like in a sport, in order for you to actually capitalize on moment, in the moment, you can't just know what to do. You have to train your muscles and your mind to respond to things when they occur. And that requires repetition. So in order for that to occur, you have to train and practice that. So when we go here, offensive pressure practice, it'll automatically set the game up for a training purpose just for you automatically. So what does it do? It says after blocking an attack, the dummy will either continue blocking, counter with a light punch, practice making the dummy block and forward jump, making the dummy block. Practice making the dummy block a forward jumping attack. Then follow up with a throw. If you throw as soon as the dummy block stun ends, then you will win out and eventually, and even if they throw out the punch. So what does that mean? any jump attack leaves you positive frames, no matter what. Very few leave you negative. So what you can do is, you can do this, and then you can throw, right? And this is something that you can practice. But what you can do is, let's say, yeah, so anytime he blocks, he's going to throw a jab out. And then you just do this over and over again. And then block. And just let go. This jab doesn't even reach you. Or better yet, do a jumping one. It just happens more frequently. To start with that, and Marissa is also one of those characters where she does really well getting up close. And the thing about Marissa is that Marissa has a critical weakness, her walk speed. How slow she walks across the screen. She has to keep chasing everyone, right? Just keep chasing her opponents. Even after she hits them, she has to keep chasing them. So that's a bit of the design of the character arc. Better yet, here's another good tip. Marissa, let's go to combo practice, and we'll go to block all. Marissa has one of her special moves is frame positive, which is this move. It gives you 2 frames back. So you could do this over and over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. And they're trapped. However, they still can get out because there's a gap. Right here, when she jumps, they can jab her, they can DP her, they can EI her. They can do those to stop it. So what you want to do is that you want to use this to gain frame positivity, and then cancel into that. You know, that's kind of the basic strategy you should go for. I can put this into real practice for you so you can watch what it looks like in a real match. I haven't used her in a while, so I'm a little rusty, but...
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
I forgot to switch characters.
No.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Ooh, will they hit?
Oh, it's nice.
Will they charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2
Fuck.
creates a good corner opportunity. Reads their mind and takes the throw. Very solid corner switch. What's next? Blocks the low heavy. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. In there! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jump! That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Solid combo. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Medium kick. What's the next move? Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Jumps in. You've got to be mindful of reaching. Jackknife maximum cuts clean through him. Brushes that off and keeps going. Sneaks in above. Uses the gauge for a super art. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean.
That felt good, didn't it?
Taking no prisoners. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
I'm gonna show you something real quick. Okay. So I'm going to show you a video of what mental stack is. And this is coming from a professional player. IDOM is one of the world's greatest US players in the world. He is incredibly prevalent. Granted, Street Fighter 6 just came out, so right now we don't know where he places in Street Fighter 6, but in Street Fighter 5, he was powerful. He was incredibly dangerous. So he's probably going to set the idea of like what can you do in Street Fighter 5, but it should still apply in Street Fighter 6. You should find this pretty educational. I'm going to boost the volume. I'm going to make sure that you can hear it. Let's go audio. Okay. All right, can you hear this? Let me know that you can hear all this.
What is it?
If you can hear all that, then I know that I've done the right thing. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. You can only hear it slightly? Okay, let me adjust that then for you. All right, let me know if this sounds better.
YouTube, we are going to be doing a video based on mental stacks. You know, this is probably one of the most requested videos you guys have been asking for. Everyone.
Okay, unfortunately, I don't see. Oh, no, there's captions right here. Okay, so I can put up some captions here for you, so that way you can see it a little better. Hopefully, you can hear that a little better.
Wants to know my mindset going into these matches and into these games, you know, even if it's just high level tournament, if it's just a casual or ranked match on CFN, whatever it might be. But you know, the first thing that's important is like what mental stack really is. Mental stack is basically being ready for multiple options all at one time. You know, mental stack applies in every fighting game. It's much easier to be like mentally prepared for a lot of things in Street Fighter 5 per se, because there's not too much going on in this game when you're playing, and you can actually slow this game down fairly easily because of the less amount of like stuff on the screen. It's very easy to like keep everything in check compared to like Marvel or Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, let's go into what is mental stack and how I combat mental stack. One of the obvious things with Street Fighter 5 is, you know, the character. Now, every character is obviously not made the same, but you know, most characters have two options in order to start their pressure or start their offense. So usually, the first one is jump, and the second option that everyone will always do to start their pressure is the simple one, double dash forward, where we might need a dash macro in Street Fighter 6 because people can't double tap forward. But those are the two obvious ones. Now, I'm gonna give you guys basically the basic ways to stop both these options. Now, like I said, mental stack is really just being prepared for everything, and there's different ways to stop all this pressure from even happening, because the main thing in fighting games as a whole, not just Street Fighter, is you don't want to get pressured. So obviously, if somebody jumps at you, like right now, you anti-air them, easy. And my camera fell, nice. Why did my camera fall? Why did my camera fall? Isn't that weird? Okay, back to the game. So the first thing that you obviously want to check is anti-air. The easiest thing is to just anti-air the jump. That is super important. But you know, the thing why I'm ready for this jump is because I have the computer set to jump. So that is pretty much the AI's only option. Same thing with dash. So if I set the AI to dash, you know the easiest way to stop a dash is just have a button already lingering out. Easy. Stop, dash, stop. Now here's where the mental stack problem comes in. Now obviously you can't, obviously the person you're playing against is not an AI and they only have two options set. They can do either or. Now you have to be ready for either. Now I can always hit medium kick, but you know, he might hit medium kick and you might jump in on me. So here are some ways to definitely stop preemptive like dashing. So one of the easiest ways to stop preemptive dashing is you use light button to basically stop with like jabs. It auto stops jab, and it's funny because I'm mashing jab, but I'm already looking to anti-air. I use like a lot of Poison's good light buttons or like medium buttons to basically stop dashes or like stop advancing movement easily. So whenever the person decides not to dash, you know, I'm mashing light kick or thingy, and then I'm still ready for the anti-air because I'm mashing the jab, and I'm not even looking for dashes anymore. Dashes is not even on my brain, but I'm still always ready to anti-air if I'm preemptively stopping the dashes, not even thinking about it. So this is actually a really easy way to stop dashing, just like basically mashing lights or like covering space with like special moves or whatever it might be. Even if I'm covering like space with like medium whip or something, I'm still always ready to anti-air because my mental stack is not my mental is not primarily looking for dashes. I'm not even thinking about dashes right now because I'm already checking the dashes without even thinking about it. The other
that's what he's doing. He's pressing buttons to stop movement, right? So what he's doing, like for Marissa, let's say like Marissa, we go to Marissa real quick. Marissa's long range pokes would be her standing medium kick. Also her crouching medium punch and her standing medium punch. He also has bigger ones, but they're more for offense options, right? Maybe standing heavy kick. But these ones in particular, standing medium punch, standing medium kick, crouching medium punch. So what he's doing is just doing this over and over again. He's like, okay, if I know that you can't approach now, if I know that you can't approach now, the only thing you can do is jump in the air. So I can just wait. Oh, he's gonna jump in the air. Catch him out of the air, right? That's how you deal with mental stack in fighting games. You're like, okay, you can't approach. Boom. You kind of put up this wall of offense. And then when they try to jump in, you catch him out of the air. And that's what he's talking about specifically when it comes down to that.
Play is the reverse rule where you're already looking to stop a jump in because you're so focused on jumping. So the reverse way is also kind of where I was bringing up with this point is you're already mashing like light buttons and you're already ready basically to stop dashes and yeah, you're already ready to stop dashes with the light buttons. So those are the two main ones, but then here's where the real issue with mental stack comes in. We're different characters. Now, one of the characters I hate fighting is Mika. So Mika, I think, actually super overwhelms you on mental stack, and I think Mika's super good. So I'm going to use Mika and Laura as an example. Alright, so the one thing with Mika is that she has a lot of other options that other characters obviously can't stop. I mean, she has a lot of options which can overwhelm the mental stack. So she can jump, she can do regular jump, or she can do splash and beat out your anti-air. So Mika actually overwhelms a lot of the mental stack. But one way to combat all this mental stack and all this guessing and stuff is to honestly just only have one option on your mind. Like, if you really think the Mika player is really going to do splash, you should always just kind of bait out the splash and let the splash happen. But if you don't think the Mika player is going to do splash, I mean, if you think the Mika player is just going to land a jump in, it is kind of a guess. I guess if everything was reactable in fighting games would be kind of boring. But, you know, you got to mentally stack and, like, mentally drain your stuff to be ready for the options that you think your opponent are going to do. that's pretty much all the mental stack is. It's hard to really, like, depending on your knowledge of the character, it's really hard to be ready for everything. No human being is going to be ready for every little thing in a fighting game. Mental stack is always going to be like a weird situation. It's better to be ready for some options than no options, if that makes any sense. But yeah, there's a lot of things to check in fighting games. Obviously, mental stack is important in fighting games because, you know, everything can't be ready to check, and like if everything was reactable in fighting games, then fighting games would be kind of boring. So, you know, mental stack is definitely a gift and a curse. You just got to be ready for the options that you think your opponent are going to do. So like I said, with the dash and the jump, Mika has like a lot of options. She could do uncharged drop kick, regular drop kick, jump splash. So if you know how to stop maybe like 4 out of 6 of these options, or 5 out of 6, I really think you're still going to be in a good spot, and you're going to improve overall as a fighting game player. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if...
Okay, so that's the end of that video. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna bring this back down. Yes. Can you help me with a Blanca matchup I was struggling in earlier? Absolutely. Do you want to do a training setup right now? I can set you up with a training regiment right now. Actually, what I can do is I can show you something. What's a common thing that you get hit by? I'm not at my PC, I'm on my phone. That's fine. You don't have to be on your PC. But what's something that you are getting hit by pretty frequently whenever you're fighting? I have a suspicion. I think I might know some things that, like, I have a suspicion that I'm guessing you get hit by drive impacts probably quite a bit, right? If that is the case, I have the perfect tip for you. No matter the character, every character can do this. Okay. So what's going to end up happening a lot of the time is I'm gonna bring down the master volume a little bit so you can hear me clearly. Okay. So a lot of times, the reason why you're getting hit with DI is because most people are using it raw or they're setting you up. And at your current level, I'd imagine, are you still in the iron ranks right now? If you are, I think what's happening is that most people are just doing this. And one of the things that you can do in this game is that you can actually cancel DI out of normals. So for example, if you just press standing medium punch, you can do standing medium punch DI. Or crouching medium punch DI. Yeah. Crouching medium punch DI. As you saw there earlier, if I did standing medium punch DI, it doesn't work. Right? Every move in this game, like some moves can be canceled into drive impact, and some moves can't be. So what we're going to do real quick is I'm going to show you what it looks like. So let's say we go through blocking. Gonna do a reversal, block reversal. DI. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to set up the CPU right now to block. And anytime he blocks, he does DI back once I turn it on. So every time Blanca blocks, he's going to DI me, right? And this probably happens to you all the time. You'll be like this. And then you get hit, right? That happens all the time. You'll be like, I'm offense, I'm offense, I'm offense. And then boom, you eat out, right? This happens all the time to you. You'll be like, bam, bam, bam. Oh no, I got hit, right? And you're like, why can't I just like hit you? The best thing to do is to recognize which of the moves that Marissa has or any other character can be canceled out of DI. So for example, let's turn this off real quick. Standing medium punch into DI doesn't work. Standing heavy punch into DI does not work. Standing heavy kick into DI doesn't work. Standing medium kick doesn't work. Standing light, ooh, that can be canceled. Standing light punch, nope. But you know what Marissa can do? So only one move in Marissa's entire standing buttons can be canceled in DI. So if you ever poke that out, you can do that. But it's not a lot of options, right? Let's try our crouching options. Crouching jab can. Crouching medium punch? Crouching medium punch can. How about crouching heavy? Nope. Crouching light? Nope. Crouching medium? Nope. Crouching heavy? Nope. So crouching light punch and crouching medium punch can be canceled into DI. So why does that matter? Well, guess what? She can also do it from her command normals. So if you did 2 medium punches like this, you can do DI immediately afterwards. So let's talk about why that's important. If you do this, and you see that he's going to do that, right? And you lose. Too soon, but what you can do is this. Wait. Or actually, he's delaying it, that's why. Or no, wait, no, he's just doing it. Interesting. Okay. Oh, that's why they built Marissa's power punching. Okay. So then what you do for her is that you charge her punch in this case. So this move by itself loses the DI, but if you charge it all the way, you win. But let's say that you don't want to do that. Let's say you want to go the safe route. You can cancel this instead. So instead of doing medium punch, which he can DI you back, you can do medium punch. Fuck. I don't know. I'm hesitating right now. There we go. And then you can get that instead. I can do it on reaction as soon as I see it. Which functionally is the same thing. And look at that. He lost over almost a quarter of his health. Just off that. Boom. Boom. Bam. I did it on reaction. Bam. Look at that. A 30% of his health gone. Really easy. Bam. 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 1, 2. Boom. EX. Super damage. Oh, let's go simpler. Look at that. Level 3 early on. Boom. Half health gone off of one reaction just by doing that. So doesn't work all the time, yeah, but do crouching medium punch. You know, you can do that instead. Sometimes you might be a little late, and that's okay. The more you practice it, the less late you'll be. So, hopefully that's helpful. Start with that one little tip. So, Marissa doesn't have a lot of options when it comes to canceling her attacks out of DI, which is why this move breaks armor, which is why this move beats DI. You can kind of spam it a little bit. Without it, she would be kind of, you know, be pretty damn weak. But what you can do is that, let's say that you don't want to keep doing this move over and over again because, you know, it's not working out. You know, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't work out. Well, you can do the crouching one instead. Let's also do the light ones right here. Boom. Every time. The 2 light punches, you just do that on reaction. See how that works out for you. See how you notice your gameplay beginning to shift and change over a period of time. I can show you to you in real time, as a matter of fact. Let's do casual. I will switch to Marissa real quick. And you'll see it, what it looks like in real match. I'll practice that when I get home. Definitely do that. We'll see how Geef does it. Oh god, this guy's a diamond. He might whoop my ass. We'll see. Right now, I'm trying to get a feel for him, right? I don't know this opponent. So right now, I'm just getting a feel for him. I'm doing long-reaching pokes, but now he's screwed up. I should have done the other one, but that's fine. Nice, nice. Good shit. This guy. See it right there. I reacted to that after those 2 hits. See how much that made a difference now that I know that I can cancel those normals out of it? This guy's way higher ranked than me. Health lead while I can. That time I missed the timing. That's gonna hurt. Nice. Oh, damn. In that range, too. Fuck. I'm just gonna go with the safe option. I'm gonna pressure him. Go with the safe option. Safe option. Safe option. I don't need to attack after I do that. See? Simple. She's got a very simple strategy. Nice. Oh, I gotta remember to do jumping light. Fuck! I should have saw that coming. I wasn't paying attention to his gauge. I should have saw that coming. I should have been looking at his meter bar, but I totally took my eyes off of it. That time that was good on his end. Shit. Nice, nice reset. That was smart on his end. Tough opponent. So I know this guy loves to drive impact a lot, right? So I just need to look for that. So I'm just going to do the crouching medium punch. Crouching medium punch. Saying that he was able to pull that off. Tough. Tough match there. Shit. Should just completed it. Getting over. Move right into it again. Stopped using his DI as much. Nice read. Okay, I'm expecting a DI here. He's trying to make hard reads. He's trying to make too many hard reads. So hopefully that's a little educational there, you know? I can react to those DIs if I know which moves can cancel into it. Granted, the Geef match isn't the most ideal one, but we'll see if we can get another one here. see, what are the frame dead on this one? -2 frames. It has a lot of pushback. Okay. See if we get a more DI heavy opponent. This might be the right matchup because Manon has a lot of opportunity to use DI, but still it is a grappler, unfortunately. This guy's really good. He's just about to hit the master rank, or at least diamond rank. They just do that. In his case, he was waiting for me to do it. Good reaction there. Shit. I'm in trouble. That's gonna kill. He's got 5 meters now. He's got 5 medals. Gonna hurt. Nice. Smart. This is a tough opponent for me in particular. This is a really high ranking player. The damage is insane. Yeah, it's very high. Shit, that didn't connect. That was a mistake on his end. He just didn't know the range. That was a lack of knowledge. Nice. Okay, poke. No, he jumped. That's smart on his end. Oh my god, that really hurt. Oh my. Why I keep dropping that? And just cramped. Nice. That time he was waiting for it. Just saw that coming. Fuck. That was my mistake. Lack of knowledge there is what got me fucked there because I don't use Marissa that much. I probably could have pulled that one off if I had been a little bit more conscious. You kind of get the idea. Start with just that. No, there's probably tons of other things I can show you, but just start with just that. Just practicing this, and then practicing it off of this. That's it. Just do standing medium punch into DI, and then standing crouching medium punch into DI. Practice that periodically. Make the opponent drive impacted. So if you go to reversal settings, you'll see where it says block reversal. And then all you gotta do is click it. Go to, you'll see where it says normal moves. It'll start here. Press R1 multiple times till you see common moves, and you'll see drive impact. Select that. Press square or Y, or triangle or Y, depending on which system you're playing on, to activate it. And then once it's turned on, at that point, all you need to do is just turn the block on. Turn the block to block all. Anytime he blocks, he'll immediately do DI. So then all you have to do is practice that. And just do it on reaction. You do that, you succeed in learning how to master countering DIs in this game. You will get way better, and you'll feel the difference. It's not as hard as it looks. It's actually pretty easy to see the DI. It just seems difficult because you're not used to it. So hopefully those will help you in the long run. I'll be right back. Use the restroom. Okay. Here's another educational piece for you, bud. You might like. Let's go to combo trials. Priority jury. It was 12? Yeah, we were at 12. Okay. Here's another video that covers mental stack for you and how to think about it a little bit. Something that'll be a little nice for you as well.
Keats posted a thread on Twitter discussing fighting game reactions, and I think this is very important for lots of new players to read, probably, because this is one conception I hear about fighting games a lot. When people talk about fighting games, they say, I can't learn fighting games because my reactions are bad. Or they say, I can play Street Fighter, but I can't play Marvel because my reactions are bad. Or I can't play fast-paced versus games. I can't play Guilty Gear. My reactions are no good. The thing is about fighting games is that most of the time the reactions actually aren't that important. I think in most games you use your reactions in kind of the same way. In fighting games, the first step is figuring out what you're looking for, identifying it, and dealing with it. That's what you have to do. It's not just about raw reaction time. It's knowing what you're looking for against each character in each range and stuff like that. It's more about learning those specific things than it is about raw reaction time. And he said, just had a nice conversation with a coworker about fighting games. I wanted to share it. He mentioned that he can't get into BlazBlue because he can't react fast enough for the game. This is very common.
So let's
as much as I hear.
So let's talk about that very subject real quick. He's talking about reactions in fighting games don't really matter that much. Really what it is knowledge. Knowing what your opponent can do and knowing how to counter it. So let's put that to the test, right? Let's do like Ryu versus Luke. And I'm gonna do something with Luke real quick. It's pretty common. I'm gonna do this. Let's go blocking. Okay. Yeah. All right. So what I've done is that I put a frame trap. So if Luke does this, so I'll block the first jab, right? So like Luke does this over and over and over again. I'm like, how do I get out? Well, I can just jab out of it, right? Let's try something a little bit more simpler. I thought that would work, but it doesn't work quite the way I thought it would. Oh, I know an easy way. Does he have a positive move? Really, +5. Okay. Oh, I know that. So let's do this. Let's say that Luke keeps doing this over and over and over again to me, and I just can't, like, I can't punish him. I can't hit him. He's completely safe. You know, what do I do? How do I deal with this? I'm like, I can't stop it, right? Can't beat it, and he can just constantly do that to me. Not that one. What's another frame trap I could do? Oh, actually, wait a minute. that works. So the thing about this combination is it's unsafe. I may not be able to hit it with some moves, you know? I may not be able to hit it with all my moves. Like jab won't reach, that won't hit him, right? I don't need to be able to react to this because I'm too slow to land it. All I need to know is just know that he's going to do it, and then sweep won't land, but what will land? Crouching medium punch, because it has just enough range and just enough speed. Once I know that, the possibilities open up. And that's what he's talking about. A lot of times you don't actually need to be able to react to that because all you're doing is just waiting. You're just watching him do it. 1, 2, 3, boom. And he's done. Okay. Now that I know that, now that I know that he's done attacking, I can just wait. That'll land. I think. It wasn't a punish counter, but that does. So, that's a great example of it.
Captain dropping the tier 1 sub. Thanks very much. I almost got baited. I looked on over, I was auto segueing, and I almost hit the first part of that. See, Captain, thanks very much. So, he can't react fast enough for BlazBlue. He said, I said that pretty much all fighting games are designed around the same human reaction time limits. The issue isn't the ability to react, it's his ability to prioritize what's important. Basically, we can all keep roughly the same amount of things in focus at any given time. We call this the mental stack. You know, when commentators say watching the air and watching the ground at the same time is very tough. It's very hard to react to a dash and anti-air jump at the same time. There's only so many things your brain can look for and try to identify at once. Focusing on punishing something on the ground, super heavy. You probably won't get the anti-air jump, right? It's mental stack. It's not that my mental stack can fit more than my friends. It's that the experience level allows me to better prioritize my mental stack. It's not that I can react faster than him, it's that thanks again to my experience level, I have a better understanding of what I should be looking for and how to act in a huge variety of dangerous fighting game situations. He doesn't have this. Right, this is something you have to build as a fighting game fan. When I'm learning a new game, you constantly hear me say, okay, at this range I can't do that. Oh, at this range I gotta watch for that overhead. I gotta watch for this. I gotta, there's always like stuff like that you have to think about. It's important to understand that there's actually no difference in his and my ability to react or keep a prioritized mental stack. The only difference is experience. And he goes on to discuss this a little bit more. He says, it's hard, but I think it's important to make sure new or less experienced fighting game players and fans understand this. We can all react to the same things in the same time frame. We can all balance the same amount in our stack. So why are some games harder? The difference here is the depth of the decision space and the number of important decisions you have to make quickly. I think it's fair to say that the decision space and number of important decisions per minute is far lower in, say, Samsho than in BlazBlue. This is also a reason that KI, I think, is a very mentally draining game, because KI is a game where when your opponent hits you, you don't stop making decisions. It's in fact one of the highest decision per minute games, because while you're getting hit, you have to decide if you're going to break their combo. You have to try to recognize what parts of their combo you're going to break. You have to try to decide if counter breaking is worth it or not. You have to decide if they're going to reset you, if you're going to, what your punish is going to be when they counter break and you're ready for, etc. Right? These are all things that you have to consider. Thinking about a game like Samsho, where the amount of options that can be thrown around about you like quickly that you have to handle, versus BlazBlue. The speed of those two games makes the decision trees wider and harder to deal with all the different things that are coming at you. So the way your mental stack, the amount of things you can deal with, you have to change up what you're focusing on in each game, right? This doesn't make Samsho a bad game, and it doesn't make BlazBlue too complicated. It just means we have a variety for different audiences. And if you enjoy one of those games with enough experience, other games in the genre do become easier to pick up. Making correct decisions consistently is the hard part of fighting games. Once you get past basic execution. Yeah. The more of these you have to make per minute or second, the more difficult the game is to optimize. This can make the mountain seem too steep to climb. And if you find yourself feeling that the mountain is too steep, perhaps trying a game with a more shallow decision space could help you overcome with some experience and time. It won't work for everyone, but I just wanted to say that we're all the same and we can all do it. This is a great thread about this, right? Because things that are simplified, it doesn't just mean stuff like the execution of this game is more simple. Like, when you're playing the new Guilty Gear, all the old Guilty Gear heads will tell you that this Guilty Gear is not even that hard. All the old Guilty Gears are way harder. But if you compare like the decision space and the mental stack, like compared to, like you said, Samsho or something, obviously there's a much crazier amount of things that you're looking for flying all over the screen. And so if you don't understand what you should actually be looking for and trying to react to and deal with, you think I got to react to everything. And I think this thread is very important because so often I hear people say, I can't play X or Y fighting games because my reactions are bad, or I can't, you know, learn a fighting game because I can't react to whatever. And the thing is that most players are not reacting to all these different situations. You know, they're not blocking all these overheads on reaction. They're not doing all this crazy stuff. Really, they're just like good at knowing in this range, I can't get hit by a low, so I'll just block overhead. It's just experience in that moment. Okay, well, I'm in a perfect range to anti-air, and if they dash at me, it's okay because even if I can't check the dash, they're not in range to mix me up. They'll dash, and then their dash is outside of a range where I have to really worry about anything. Or their mental stack is, okay, I'm just looking for the dash. As soon as he dashes, I'm going to jab it. As soon as he dashes, I'm going to jab it. And then they just jab it as soon as you dash up. You're like, wow, this guy's reaction times are incredible. How does he always see the dash, you know? How'd you block that? It's the one thing I've been trying to block this whole set. Yeah, that happens a lot too, right? Yeah, this is a good way to think about it. This is cool. This is kind of like the learning process for fighting games. Reducing the size of your mental stack. This is definitely similar to the process I go through when I'm learning games. Notice your opponent is jumping. Decide to use an anti-air. Which move might work out of 30? Keep rotating these moves. Remember input for the move, try to do the move and get kicked in the face. Next time they jump. Notice opponent is jumping, decides to use an anti-air attack. Which move might work out of 6? Right? You went from 30 moves to 6 moves. Remember input for move faster. You're like, okay, next time I gotta input it faster. Try to do a move and maybe succeed. Then the next time is, notice opponent is jumping. Decide to use an anti-air attack. Oh, hey, my crouching heavy works. Try to do the move and usually succeed. Then at the end, it's notice opponent is jumping. Crouching heavy punch. This is how it goes, right? An experienced player doesn't have to think, oh, he jumped. What the fuck was my anti-air again? An experienced player says in the air, anti-air. That's just it. There's not a lot of... Your brain doesn't have to work hard. It just happens. You're used to it. You've seen the jump before. You're like, oh yeah, jump. Psh, got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. In the air, anti-air. In the air, anti-air. You just know to do it. Your brain just does it. You don't have to think. For a new player, that moment is... They're in the air. What the fuck was my anti-air again? How many attacks do I have? What the? And then it's too late. And that's one thing when you hear me discussing what I'm doing, it really is a mental stack situation when I'm learning new games. Okay, at this range, I can't do that. Good to know. At this range, I can't do that. So I'm eliminating things that I have to worry about or things that I have to think about. That's just how it works. It's like every game. You've seen me learn a lot of different fighting games on my stream. And people always say stuff like, Sejam, you pick up a game so fast. When I pick up a game, it takes me a lot longer. It's just that you're good at fighting games, so you can just pick them up. The process that I have to use fighting games to learn fighting games is the same every time. And really, it's just a process of try, fail, and repeat. Does this anti-air work? No, it doesn't work. This character has air options that beat that. Can I jump in air to air them? Try that. Does that work? Yeah, sometimes it seems okay. Can I move away from it on the ground? It's just me constantly trying different things from learning different games, you know? The reason that creating, you know, fighting game discourse on learning new games is so important is because even if you're not a new player, teaching people how to learn new games is important because when an intermediate level player goes to a new game, they are a new player and they have to learn all these new skills and stuff. So you have to start from scratch a little bit. And every time you learn a new game, you have more and more experience. So the very first time you learn a fighting game, you're like here. And then the next time when you're learning a new fighting game, you have a little bit of knowledge. You're a little bit higher. You're like right here. And then the next time you learn a new fighting game. And the next time you learn a new fighting game. And the next time you learn a new fighting game. Because you know what to expect. You know what to look for. You know the skills you need to learn. When I go into a game, I always know what I'm looking for. What are the basic system mechanics? How does the meter work? Okay, I'm on the screen. How do I move? How do I anti-air? How do I hit them on the ground? When I'm on the ground, how do I reach them with an attack? Okay, what's safe and far? When they jump in the air, how do I anti-air them and stop them from jumping? Perfect. I got 2 things down. I'll start adding on from there. That's all there is to it. Spoiler, Moss says, all of this applies to all learning. Of course, it doesn't matter what you're interested in. It doesn't matter if it's commentary, you know, riding a bike, learning how to code, learning how to play pool, learning how to, you know, do some kind of sport. You want to learn how to be a basketball player. You want to learn how to anything you're interested in. Yo-yo, juggle. Any skill, it's always the same kind of thing. Fail, 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 success. Fail, 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 success. Fail, 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 success. And then you just keep learning and improving. And when you hit a moment where you don't know how to continue to improve, that's where frustrations will set in and you have to dig your heels in and figure it out. I love teaching and I love learning. And those 2 things are hand in hand, right? Because, you know, you have to learn something to then teach it. And then the more you teach it, the better you learn it. So you'll be more and more familiar with your stuff.
Damaged hair.
Fakes. Okay. So hopefully that was educational. Hopefully you learned something about that. And maybe that was something that filled you in on the concepts of how fighting games function and hopefully you understand more about like what mental stack is, and hopefully the tips I gave you about Marissa, you can implement them and get a little stronger, little bits at a time. Remember, fighting games are a marathon, not a sprint. You don't need to rush yourself. Take as much time as you need to learn things for yourself, and take as much time that you need. If you're stuck on something and it really frustrates you, take time away and then come back to it later. You know, the reality of the situation is the people that got good at the games first, once you get better at the game, you'll already be at their level. You'll already know what to be looking at. At that point, it's not time, it's understanding. You know, understanding what you're doing, understanding what you're looking for, and more knowledge will teach you how to get better. That's all it is.
Versus practice. Combo try.
All right, let's get back to some more matches. Just gonna change. I gotta go back out of here. Just the volumes again.
Combo try.
Out of curiosity, Paper, have you ever gone to any of the combo trials in the game? Have you done any of the combo trials, like for like Marissa and stuff like that? Yeah, you finished Marissa's combo trials. Have you used any of those combos in the combo trials in your live matches? You know, have you ever, like, obviously you can always use your own combos that you constructed or that you watched up on, you know, combo videos or anything else, but have you by chance ever used any of those combos that you've learned? This is something that I always recommend to people, that if they're struggling a little bit with combo practice, like I always say, just don't focus on doing all of the combos. You know, you can complete the combo trial, but the best thing to do is to come back to the combo trial and redo it again. Like, this is a combo that I want to land someday, right? So I keep coming back here and practicing just this one until I eventually get it into a live match. And what can I do? I can wait for matches to begin. So I can go to the open matchmaking settings, turn on matchmaking, and then while I'm doing practicing, I can wait. Oh, server maintenance. Server's down right now. Yikes. And I always say that if you're going to go to the combo trials, you know, when I go check the combo trials, I'll just memorize one or two. That's it. Pick the two that I like the most and then implement them into my game strategy. It's the tough one. But it is. I need to do it at the last possible minute. Oh, this particular combo is so difficult. I have to do this dive kick after I do this air jumping kick, but I have to do it at the last possible moment, just before her feet is about to hit the ground. I keep doing it too soon. Too soon. Not gonna land yet. Good dudes, dude. That's why. There we go, finally. Oh. So it's heavy medium kick. Nope, gotta do EX. Fuck. Precision on that is so hard. It is so hard. Press that kick button one more time just before her feet touch the ground. I mean, he gets pushed too far to the wall. There it was. You shitting me? Fuck. That'll be for another time. Still struggling to do that one consistently. Alright, well, while the servers are down, we may as well do a little bit of the open world, I'm thinking. I still haven't gotten through much more of the open world yet. Huh. It'll have to be another day. It'll have to be another day instead. Well, right now the servers are down. I think it's a good spot to call it a day for now. I've been streaming for a little over 3 hours. I'll be back on again tomorrow. And I am not sure which game I'm gonna play yet. I might play some more Resident Evil 4 again, but I'll have to figure that out. I might want to get through more of the single player in this game. But yeah, I think it's a good spot to take a break for now and get some sleep. I need some sleep after all, because I'm running a little low on sleep at the moment. Paper, again, thanks again for coming to hang out, man. It's always good to see you. Always great to see you. I hope some of the tips that I pointed out for you in a couple of videos were really helpful, and hopefully you'll notice an improvement in your game plan. If you want anytime, just go ahead and pop back into the chat. Let me know that you want some improvements, and I'll give you any tips that I can. But yeah, seriously, if you need any more help, let me know. Let me know how the tips that I've given you so far, if they've helped in any capacity. You know, if there's a more prevalent issue that's kind of popping up, then let me know, and I'll be more than happy to show you some things. But I'd be happy to do like one-on-one training with you at any given point in time. We can have it on stream. Or if you don't feel comfortable with being on stream, I'd be more than happy to do one-on-one training with you. You're welcome to send me a friend request anytime during the if I even have it on CFN right now. I'll check real quick. Maybe you've already sent one to me, but you're welcome to send one to me on the game's, you know, infrastructure. They have a friend sending system. Take a look here. CFN. Can't even access them right now anyways. Yeah. But yeah, I need some rest. I need some sleep. I need to get more sleep and get myself resituated again for tomorrow. But I should be up again tomorrow. So, but good to see you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Until then, I'll catch you at the next stream. Till then, goodbye.